What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another day. We're going to be playing some Hogwarts Legacy. I think we have maybe one or two more playthroughs doing the main campaign. We're past Trial 3. We did Trial 3 last week. I think it was on Wednesday or Thursday morning is when we played. I don't even know. What day was that? What day was that? That was on 4 days ago. So Sunday, Saturday, yeah, Thursday morning. What's going on, Jesse? So we had a good weekend. Played a couple of games this weekend. Lots of editing. I did lots of editing this weekend. So you'll see shows. I'm wearing the exact same shirt because I recorded them all on the exact same day. So you'll see like four different videos this week. We got the live service game that popped up this morning. I have the Xbox. They're doing the E3 stuff. We have the price increase of Game Pass. What else we got? I got like 4 or 5 videos that I did this weekend. What's going on, Chief? So, all right, let's get going. All right, let's see here. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's weekend? If I have some interruptions throughout the stream this week, it's because my son is on spring break. So he'll probably pop in, ask me for something. So I might get up more than usual. Also, a reminder, we will be having a GXG podcast on Wednesday evening. Good morning, Wonder Rose. We will be doing the podcast on Wednesday evening this week. Sarge's got something that came up on Thursday, so we're moving the day over to Wednesday this week. There was a good interview, a really good interview with Destin. You guys don't know Destin. He worked for, I think he still works for IGN, but he worked for IGN. He's got his own channel. I've met him a couple times in real life, had chats with him and stuff like that. He had a Michael Proctor, that's what his name was, who was an analyst for the video game industry and whatnot. And he had some really good talking points about Activision, the deal going through, what he believes. And let me tell you, if you guys listen to that, interview, I'm not an analyst, right? I'm not a person. I'm just a person that plays video games over the years, and I like to follow that stuff. He said everything I've said somewhere across the line over the last year and a half of, Activision Blizzard deal going through and whatnot. If it's good, if it's bad. Like, he said everything that I've said in the past. And I was like, wow. I got things as good as the actual analysts.
He must be inside already.
And I heard from Jeff G said that Reddit Suicide Squad is getting potential delay. Here's the thing, Jesse, what I don't like what's going on right now. Now, the Suicide Squad thing could 100% be true, right? 100% be true. But right now, we have Jason Schreier, who said that he heard from an insider, and then Grubb saying he heard from another person, but nothing has been said by the actual company. Yet there's people running with the story like it's official right now, which is not the way any kind of news outlet is supposed to be doing. Now, I understand there's a lot of people that are bloggers and whatnot, and I can say, oh yeah, Suicide Squad is delayed till next. We talked about it, but I make it very clear that it's grain of salt, pinch of salt. It's a rumor, but people talk about it like it's like facts. And that is a problem in the industry itself, right? That's a problem. It could be delayed to 2024, sure. But it hasn't come out from the actual people yet to say that it's coming out in 2024, or if it's even delayed, right? We'll probably get something this week. And my issue is not with if it's true or not. If it's true, it's true. But until it's true, it's rumor. And everyone's running with it like, yeah, Suicide Squad's delayed. It's delayed to later this year. It's delayed to 2024. and there's no actual actual facts being tossed out right now. And it's just weird. Right? I don't believe it. I don't believe in that no-show. Me actually proof. Oh, you believe in not in what they're saying. You believe in actual proof is what you're saying. It's just weird. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just come out as facts and say, oh yeah, Suicide Squad's delayed to 2024. Jeff Grubb on his podcast, I watched it. He said that he has rumors. He's like, I've been told that it's been pushed back to 2024. And not once did he say, well, rumored it's been pushed back to 2024. He's like, no, I was told that it's being pushed back to 2024. And I know these guys make their living.
Place is teeming with Vermont's loyalists.
Okay, they make their living off of this stuff. There's two guys.
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb. Over here!
Okay.
This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts.
We did a video this morning about the live service, live service games, Game of Chance.
How deep will this take me?
Renrock's gonna be pleased with our progress.
Come on, Travis. Morning, Stealth. How's the weather in Cuba? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we gotta light that.
Bombarda.
No.
Gringotts.
If this is not true, then Jeff Grubbs is not this one, and Jeff Grubbs is always right. But everything else in the past and now, yeah. But regardless if he's right or not, Jesse, it's the fact that he speaks of it as fact before the companies actually come out, right? Like, regardless if you know the actual truth, right? If you know the actual truth, right? You're not the source. Right? You're speaking from someone else, and that person's giving you a tip, okay? Giving you some information. Like, look, on the inside here, a lot of stuff's going on, and this game's going to be delayed. And he comes out and says, yeah, I have a source that said that this is going to be delayed till 2024. But now there's other bloggers and other people that are coming out, and they're all saying that, yeah, it's delayed till 2024. But yet, there's nothing from the company itself. Little thing that says, yeah, sorry, we're all coming out in 2024. Until the actual group comes out and says it, it's not fact. But everyone speaks of it as fact. That's my issue with a lot of the stuff that people talk about. Sure, it might be fact, but it's not fact until it's fact. And here's the funny part to me. Okay, we all have this like little bubble of what's going on in the world, right? Where one person gives us the news and thousands of people spread that news super fast. Okay, so Jeff Grubb, who's not even part of a, he's not he's a rumor person, right? Like he's been very good at what he's been doing. Okay, because he's got good sources and stuff, right? But we don't even trust our own media anymore, and now we would rather take information from X2465 off of 4chan and think that's real than when someone actually says something real. We don't know how to distinct anymore between anything, right?
Do this for.
What does it tell us? Revelio. What does it tell us?
Okay. Oh, I forgot to empty my...
Revelio.
Those are all below. There's 3 guys here. Make them come over here. I'm starting to sound like Mar. So either Mar isn't an idiot, or I thought he was, or he's part of the Illuminati. I don't understand. I know you're talking about Bill Maher, but I don't understand how you're...
What does it tell us?
Oh, shit.
Someone there.
What does it tell us?
Okay. We got all those guys. I gotta get rid of whatever's garbage over here. We can pick up anything green we'll get rid of. I know we got a hat. That was better, yeah. Looks hideous. Hideous. I don't have Abracadabra yet, DZ. Actually, do I? No, I don't have it. I don't have it yet. I was talking yesterday about in the words if ABC, because they're all oh yeah for sure. I used to work for news outlets and stuff, and I hated working for the news industry, right? Oh God, is there guys coming up here? Oh no. Yeah, they all speak the same thing. You've seen the they didn't hear that turn on. That's amazing. You'll hear the news outlets all say the same stuff. They all have scripts and stuff that they talk about. All right. Ooh, ooh. Nobody goes over there?
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Come on.
What does that tell us? Revelio.
Trying to thin out the herd here a little bit.
Why, it's a grapple you are.
Come on. Go back the other direction.
Who's that?
Oh, what?
I've been fighting since before. How nice of you. Such how nice of you to stop by. You come out of your playing with. You're there to surrender now. Your spells glance
Ow. Ow.
You always had a lucky. Much too slow. Pity. Not quite. You won't stop me. Enough of this. Impressed?
Ow. You bitch. Get over here. Okay, he's gone. Now we gotta work on this big troll. Oh, come on now.
Potato. Stupefy.
Nope, missed him.
Confringo.
Oh.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Anything else I can pick up and chuck at him?
Confringo. Vingo.
Not cool, man. Whatever, dude.
Confringo.
What are we talking about here? That's some bull. That's some bull.
Confringo. Confringo.
Oh, come on. Woo! That was close.
Large friend.
Get the troll to kill him for you. I was trying. He killed most of them and slammed him on the ground. Problem is, I'm under level for him. Oh, okay. I deleted some stuff. We can do this. All right.
Revelio.
Yes.
Revelio.
See, Xbox Game Showcase scheduled for June 11th. It was four ago yet. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean there, Jesse. We talked about the June 11th thing. I had a video that came out talking about June 11th and September 6th for Starfield. Along with the set down of the pitchforks, but never seen Demolition Man. But I have an order in my library. Demolition Man's a great movie. Easy but good. So here's an interesting topic. You ever play a game, gone off? Well, that's hours I'll never get back. So you ever interested in a topic? You ever play a game and gone off? Well, that's blank hours. Yeah, that happens all the time. Do you need time dodges early? Young grasshopper? No, I stop, Travis. When I was dodging, he literally went from like over here to here in like one swipe. He was like teleporting. He wasn't running towards me.
Revelio.
Is that everything that's here? I like how it wouldn't let me use the elevator to go up. Read the second half. Wasn't sure you're talking about anything. Did you already answer my question? Second half of what? Talking yesterday about the words and NBC. Already read that part. Want to watch it, but I haven't yet. Already got that part. List since it was honest and it was anything good movies worth watching in the last 5 years. Down there. There's something up here. I think I went up here before. Yeah, we did this one before. Second half of the grasshopper. Gets hit in the head by a club. Watch it, asshole. Oh, what was this? Was this to... Well, that brings us just back over here. What is this? What the hell is this? I don't think I found this the first time. Oh, I did. I did. I remember this. Yeah. I remember that. This part. Oh, gear's full again. Is there a flue flame in here? Or I'm gonna have to come back over here. I'm probably gonna come back over here. ATA6, that came out a while ago. Didn't that come out like in 2015, 2016, something like that? That's a lot of guys. That's a lot of guys. You know what we might do? I have an idea. I have an idea. Next.
Red Rock will lead us to victory!
Come on. Come on.
Are you quite finished?
What are they just stuck there?
This is sad. Really, it is. Get accustomed to that. See, this right at you. I won't rest.
I've got no health left.
As if you could best the likes.
Anybody left? Whoa. Come on. See you guys. Yeah. I love the fact. I love the fact that you could do that. Come on. Start squeaking after this game? No.
You will suffer. Bring him, squid. Let's get this over with.
I only hope Lodgok doesn't cross paths with them. Ranrock has fallen more to your demise.
That's funny, just pulling everybody off. Oh God, I hate the inventory system in this game. I do. The first time I was like, I dealt with it. The second time, just like, come on, dude. New Game Plus could be just that. Just give me all my inventory slots in the very beginning. Oh, no, I know what you mean. That you've used the controller so much it's squeaking. I get it.
Where does this one lead? Off the beaten path, I suspect. I'd better light these pointers if I want to go any further. Revelio. I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does.
You'll just leave gold everywhere in these places.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
Of course. Go in guns blazing. Defeat all enemies. Probably pull that guy off. That didn't work as I wanted it to. That completely didn't work. I picked up the barrel to throw it at the guy. I hit the fucking pillar. For God's sakes. Now that put everybody on guard. I don't have this unlocked yet. See, in my other game, I had other things unlocked already where I could take control or do other things, you know. Put that there. They're all high on guard here.
For making me the first object of your suspicions. I know who my friends are now, don't I? Not quite. Ooh, this shouldn't take long.
Oh, what did they hit me? They held me back. Whatever. What's going on, Super Dave? This game pissed you off? You're losing interest in it? What happened? What happened?
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Where did this come from? You know what I mean?
Better than that by now. We've all told you before, and look what happens when you don't listen.
Hmm. Gotta beat all the guys.
Someone's here. Who do you think you are? Meant for me? Right, Dorothy, put me down. You are postponing the end now. Quick enough. I won't rest until you're dead. I've been fighting since before. Stupid to come here. I'm a goblin, not a toy. You are but
And I'm gonna die. No, I didn't want to waste it on him. Nope. 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 Woo. If I get touched, I'm done. If I get touched, I'm done. Whoop. Whoop. Oh. All right. Sorry, chat. Trolls are a bitch, especially I'm completely built differently than I was the last time I played. The last time I was overpowered, I was going through. Now I'm underpowered.
I have to find a way to stop that drill.
Oh, for God's sakes.
That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok.
Poor Lodgok, dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him.
Okay. Now we gotta get out of here.
Now to get out of this blasted place.
That was close. Gotta go make some potions, turn in our stuff.
I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal.
All right, first, let's go to Hogsmeade. Sell our stuff. No online, only garbage.
More cozy than Hogsmeade.
All right, let's see what we got as far as the best gear that we can put on as of right now. Is that technically that's better? So we'll do that one. Oh, did I take the gloves off? Okay. Taking the gloves off. That's the best of that. We have the best hat, I believe. Yep. We have the best thing on here. We do. I had to unidentify a lot of things here. That's the best one for that. All right, so now let's go sell the rest of the stuff.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
We'll keep all the unidentified things, obviously. All right, now let's go back to room of requirements, because we need... Oop. We need to make some potions, because we fresh out. We fresh out. How to help gear inventory. Where'd you put that? Let me see. Let's go up here. No, I know about the Merlin Trials. What I don't like about it, though, is that... Okay, so the playthrough that I'm doing right now, right? Play the game how you want, but you struggle if you don't do the way that it's supposed to be done. Because they tied the inventory to the Merlin Trials, you have to go do the Merlin Trials before you do... basically the rest of the game. Okay. And what I don't like about that is that if you do all the Merlin trials, you have to do like 50 freaking Merlin trials to unlock all the spaces for that. Okay. Game design wise, on paper, it's like, oh, cool, let's make these Merlin things. Well, what are they going to do them for? Well, what about if we tie inventory to it? And you're like, all right, cool, let's tie inventory to it, which is fantastic if you play through it the very first time, right? You're like, okay, cool. But now the second time you're like, oh, cool, I have to do 50 Merlin trials to get space. You know what I mean?
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
And this is another thing. I should be able to one booth here. I click on healing potion, and then click how many I want to do on it. You know, instead of doing what I'm doing right now. Okay, 15 seconds. Let me run over here.
Tobbs Cave shouldn't be terribly far from here. Deke has marked the area on your map.
See, they made a room here where you gotta put a bunch of stuff in it, but at the same time, it's like you could have made one stove, and I go up to this and go, okay, I want to do potions. So I click on this and go, I want to do a healing potion, and I want to make 10. Boom. And then 15 seconds, and it just keeps counting down. Instead of me building 7 locations, then doing all the potions on each one. You're a student. Students don't know about that kind of stuff. Just mindless drones. Not this student. I was very in tune with stuff. I'd be like, why are we doing this? This is stupid. 19, 20, 21. So 22. Oh, I'm out of. I don't have any more stuff. All right.
The area on your map.
Yeah. So are you gonna get the Star Wars Survivor book? I don't even know what that is. What's the Survivor book? Sure, my teachers loved me. I bet you the teachers love me more than they love the kids now. Be like, man, I wish Mike was back in my classroom. Oh yeah, later. She's a looker now. 25, 71, and 77. I don't want any glasses. Yeah, it's fine. She looks fantastic. Maybe not this. Looks awful. All right, so now let's go back. I don't want to go to the map chamber yet. Before I go there, I'm going to go back here. Time's a flying.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here.
I already got my healing potions. Thank you very much. Plus, your potions are so expensive. Highway robbery for a kid. 50 of these. I'll take some money for this.
Decision. Thank you.
There we go.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Okay, we got 21. Next quest. Go to map chamber. No, it was this. And that. Yeah, what is the Star Wars Survivor book? Risky25, thank you very much for the 2-month membership.
I hope Professor Fig got my owl.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much for renewing.
Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
Okay, we gotta go on this last guy's.
The owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
Shut up, Fred. Shut up, Fig.
Grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Thanks for becoming a member.
Professor, you received...
This is the last
Surely
one.
this changes things.
The next
I think the solution is simple. We tell people we have people representing every gender option. Step into a cage. Winner is finalized.
Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the...
All right, so we have to do...
An exceptional level of magical
Hold on one
skill?
second.
Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet.
All right, we gotta go. Oh, that's far. That's far. Is where you can see Cal is up to in the past 5 years in the last game into the game, reads in the game, and it's connecting to the book into the game. Oh, so it's like it's a book that understand why they spun it ahead 5 years. Then that makes sense. So you could sell a book. No, I probably won't get the book. I'll probably just play the. I probably just play the actual game, and when the game comes out, hopefully, they say why or what happened over the 5 years, and the book would only be more stuff to tell you about what happened over the 5 years. I hope the book is not a necessity to tell you why.
Not the best.
What are you going off on now, Travis? Oh, what is this? Is this a game? Interesting.
This could prove
I don't think I saw that last time. I mean, I know it's there. I just never saw it. I think we might go over the interview that Destin did tomorrow. I don't think I've been over here either. I guess I had to. Yeah. No, I've been there. All those chests and stuff. You know what? Let me get the food flame.
Handy resource indeed.
That way we don't have to fly all the way back over here. One over here.
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Okay, Fig.
Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done.
Okay.
Do you
We'll find the
recognize
creature.
the head sculpted there?
It looks like a grab horn.
And the prints carved into the ground.
If that...
Okay. Let me go beat this guy's ass real fast. Yeah, the whole point of the, like, they have the mount in this game, but it's like you don't need them. Yeah, I've never used them, like, never. It's like way after the fact. And then another part of this game, Travis. See, the more I play it, the more you see the flaws of the game. It's a great game, though. I'm not shitting on the game, but the more you play it, the more you're like, okay, so there's a lot of puzzles in this game that you have to climb things or use your magic to move like a box over or whatnot, right? But it's like, for instance, let me just park here for a second. So let's say I had to get on top of this house, but I couldn't get on top of this house, and I was like, oh, I gotta jump up here. I can't jump up there. Well, let me jump up here, and then let's figure out a puzzle, and then I'll jump up there, right? Instead of doing that, all you have to do now is just get on your broom and then grab the thing off the roof. Right? There's like little things in the game you're like, well, that's kind of defeats the purpose of. And sure, you can easily be like, well, then don't use the broom. But it's like having a key to a door and going, no, I don't need this key for this door. I'm gonna punch the door until it opens. Well, I have a key, so I can just unlock the door. So it's like, why would I do the hard way when I can do it the easy way?
This must be the place. Very well. Lord of the Shore, show yourself.
Wasn't anyone expecting this thing to talk like the never-ending story? Gobbledygook. I think he pissed me off. Now I'm gonna get really mad. I'm just gonna keep throwing everything at you, including the kitchen sink. Oh, you got me. You notice how I can dodge perfectly with this dude, but for some reason when I was playing the troll, couldn't do it. I'm gonna kneel. He's like, what? I can't hit you if you're like that.
I need your help, friend.
I'm not sure. I don't know the history or where they pulled from. I have no idea. This is an epic moment when you play the game. But at this point, it's like so late in the game. Like literally late in the game.
Slow down now. There we go. Poachers. Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded.
And again, it's like, why would you ride the mount when you have a broom? You know? So it's cool for it's cool for the story. But after it, it's like you don't need it. You don't ever use this mount. It's literally slower.
We're crossing that bridge.
Oh. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. All right.
Time for you all to clear out.
Where's that explosive? You've put quite a few of my friends in the ground, and I shan't forget that.
Did you just say you put my friend to the ground? I won't forget that. This is not as epic as the hippogriff. I have no answer for you. What's going on, Wizard? I love the little effects that they do in this game. Like you can't enter in there. All right, this is the last trial, I think, right? No, this is the main quest. This is the main quest.
Professor Rackham was right to...
I'm not showing any of the story stuff like dialogue. This is our second playthrough. Okay.
Revelio.
You guys, is there anything in here? I don't think there is. No. There's 3 trials, four guys, 3 trials. I think this is the last trial. The last trial is, I think, the last mission.
The caverns below Hogwarts where you fought.
We built the... You
There's 4 trials, but like
will.
3
But the
trials, like
repository is
sort of the
protected
same.
by powerful ancient magic.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error.
Yeah, so they're prepping for the last mission here. Oh no, wait, there's 2 more. That's 12 of 14. Yeah, we were much higher in level. Now I think we have a break. I don't think we can go on. Yeah, so we have to do the other things here. I should probably do that. The 3 combat plants. 17, 16, talk to Poppy. These are all side missions here. I need to go buy some stuff. Let's go to Hogsmeade. And will the potion guy have it? I don't know if he has it. Let's go to the plant guy. The monochromatic crap. What are you talking about? The trial 3, where you're like a character in a book. Actually, I thought that was pretty cool.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Nope, don't need you.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
What will I do without her?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Nope, not him either. Where do we go?
Keep a stacked shelf.
I don't know where to go. Not the potion thing over here. That's tombs and scrolls. This is the animal. Would that be it? Maybe I can't. No, I thought it was pretty cool. I like that. I like when they do stuff like that.
See you, my young friend.
I'd be able to take a holiday somewhere.
Hello. Mind you don't.
Hello.
Oh, welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. Any always have trouble. Used to carry.
Hi.
Now,
Thank you.
take.
I just
all
want
the
to see what you
time.
got for sale, lady.
And what do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of Beast byproducts might you
No.
be looking to acquire? I'll not
Nope.
mind seeing you here again.
Revelio.
Consider yourself welcome.
Okay, so we need to go. Where can we? I guess we have to make them. So let's go. Let's go buy the seeds then. Oh yeah, well, the old gen doesn't have the SSDs and stuff in them.
I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's Wand.
It's always nice to see a familiar face.
All right, so I don't have the feeder stuff. What are we missing here? Do we have the large? That's a large 2-pot. Did we buy that? Apparently we didn't, because if we did, it wouldn't be
Nothing
here.
like finding just
That
the
answers
right
that
thing,
question.
is there?
Okay.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Let's go back to Hogwarts. Where is... Bring a staircase. I need the biology or whatever it's called. This should be over here. Else. There's a mission that we can do over here to grab some plants.
Please could you remind me the purpose of my tasks, Professor?
Of course, dear. Professor Weasley has kindly asked that I give you some tasks to ensure that your learning continues to flourish.
Oh, right. That's basically who we're working towards. But there's nothing to grab here. I can't grab this one. Can't grab these either. Well, that's not going to work. What does she want?
Oh, it's you!
Just Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry. How exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
Beats for feet. How hilarious. I mean, how terrible. Horrible. Truly.
You and the entire school may find it funny, but the situation is dire.
Well, it is.
Well, great. Go to the hospital then.
How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were...
I probably won't, because I probably won't be buying it right off the bat.
Right up to the entrance of the tomb, and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one...
Unless I get a code for it or something, Travis, I probably won't buy it right off the bat.
As a result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned...
But then again, if Suicide Squad is delayed till next year, supposedly, then we'll have money freed up to buy some other game.
Escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you.
Okay.
I can take...
Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
Haven't done anything yet, girl. Oh, world map. Oh, we don't have any? All right, fine. We'll have to travel outside over here. And then use our mount to get over there. Like, why would you use the mount? The broom is the fastest thing. Like, I could follow the roads to get there, or I could just fly. Game Pass, or is Dead Island 2 not on it? No, it's not on it. You gotta pay full price for it. Which is fine. I just don't think that game is a full price game anyway. I don't. Here, we'll do this one. This is easy. Like here, this is the perfect example for the Merlin trials, right? So I could jump on these things and then jump across, or I could take my broom and just go across the top of them. What do you think is what do you think is the easier thing to do? Do you know what I mean? Like certain aspects of this game, I don't think they thought of when they're doing it. Like, no, it'd be really cool if we made this puzzle where you have to jump across these things. Everyone's like, all right, cool, that sounds good. And they're like, oh wait, you could just use your broomstick?
Oh, my feet didn't turn into beads.
Well, there you go. Proof it's a good game. It's not on God Awful Pass. I mean, there's a lot of games that don't come onto Game Pass, and they're still not good games. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Should have known a herbologist would use devil's snare. A troll. You can't
Of
be
course.
serious.
Of course. I dodged that. Okay. Dead City 2 is Dead gonna I'm gonna wait, I missed it. Dead game for years now. Sincerely revealing Dead Island 2 back to life. I mean, I'm sure it'll be a fun game. And that's basically what games are supposed to be of, right? Supposed to have fun.
Hopefully.
So regardless if it's a critically acclaimed game or if it's a fun game for you to play, they're two different things. So just because, even if it does come out and it's a fantastic game, fantastic. No harm, no foul. But if it's a bad game, then it's just another bad game. Like Dead Island 1 wasn't very good. Fun, but not very good.
Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plans.
I mean, how many copies do you think it's going to sell, Travis? Like, to be successful in your eyes? What if I freeze this one? No? Okay. What else we got in here? I wonder if it's something if I snuff out all the flames, if something happens. We already went that way. And we good.
Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it reverses the curse.
Okay, so now we can just go back to Hogwarts, and we can end up be surprised if it sells on par with Star Wars, only because everyone, and myself included, wants to see what's going to be like after. You think Dead Island's going to sell on par? Like, what's on par, though? Like, you think Star Wars will sell like 5 million copies? You think Dead Island will sell 5 million copies? Dead Island 1 has sold 5 million copies. Jedi Fallen Order game sales 10 million copies by 2020. Yeah, no. No way. No way Dead Island 2 sells now 10 million copies, because Survivor will sell 10 million copies.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus, just as you asked.
I thought as...
Just... Of course, I said...
I could see the new Dead Island selling like 6 to 7, maybe. Well, yeah, that's what you would put. Lifetime sales for it is 7 million or 5 million copies for Dead Island. Jedi Fallen Order is over 20 million lifetime, but sold 10 million within the first year and a half. Here, lifetime, Dead Island. Let me see. Dead Island Definitive Edition Steam stats. Stats. Game sales. Dead Island whopping 5 million sales. Proves new IP can succeed at the end of the console life cycle. So, as in words, Jedi Fallen Order doesn't need a sequel, and how are they going to mess it up? I don't know why it wouldn't need a sequel. Like, the end of Jedi Fallen Order, you're like, man, what happens next? Yeah, I can see Dead Island maybe selling 7 million copies. Jedi Survivor is going to sell 20, 22, 25. Lifetime. Yeah, but here's the thing, though, Travis. The people that don't trust it or whatever, if the people played Fallen Order and they loved it, and there was 20 million of them, those people are going to buy it again because they liked it. Sure. Are there going to be sales dump off? Sure, there will be. But there's also new people that are come in that didn't play the first one, or they just picked up the first one.
I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's Wand.
You're saying that Dead Island 2 will be on par with Jedi Survivor, and I don't think so. You say that because you're a Dead Island fan. And that when people make claims, see, I'm very non-biased when it comes to saying certain things, right? Because I believe in, like, numbers and facts and stuff. I don't take my emotions into it and go, oh, man, this is going to sell. Like, Water did this a couple weeks ago by saying that, what's it called, was going to sell. Oh, Suicide Squad was going to sell more than Hogwarts. No way. And I know he was pretending and joking around, but he's a comic book fan, right? He's a DC fan, so he wants that game to succeed and make a lot of money. But there's no way it's going to make that much money.
I think I can work with what you've brought me.
Even if it wasn't having the bad publicity, Suicide Squads wouldn't make that. Even if it was at the best as ability, it wouldn't sell as many. At the time, I was going to say 5 to 5, knowing that it's like 10 mil. I think Jedi will be 15, and Dead Island will be like 2 and 7 to 8. 15 when, though? Like, you're talking first week, first month, first year? Because I think the number that you're saying for 15 for Jedi, and the number that you're saying for Dead Island will make 7 maybe lifetime.
It is done.
At the end of the day, regardless of what people say about Star Wars,
You're on your
okay, and that they're mad about Star Wars,
have a moment to ourselves.
The IP of Star Wars is still huge, even though it's on a downward spiral.
For such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
How come I can't fast forward this?
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there?
It's a gift for my mother.
Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better
This
than
guy-
to try and reason with a child.
This guy's gonna beat up a child.
I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Boom, 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 boom. Stop it. Don't bring your logic and numbers into my delusion. Oh my goodness.
Try not to make it too easy for me. Expulsion!
What happened there? That was... Ouch.
The flames consume
Ow.
So close. Novice luck. No more happy days for you.
Ow. Chicken.
I'll watch them.
No, come on. I was dodging that.
Allow me to put you out of your
That's not what I wanted to do. Just murdered him. And I got 5 gold from him. Wait a minute. That's all the dude had on him was 5 gold?
Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an owl to Natty right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what's happened.
$5 gold. That's all he had on him.
Revelio.
Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made yet.
You tell me that guy on the outside of the castle didn't hear all the commotion going on the inside, and now all of a sudden he's like, "Hey, wait a minute! There's someone on the inside. How did I get there?"
Revelio.
Don't look at me, Ram.
Alohomora.
Don't look at me, swine. He did look like a hobo. He didn't have a beard. It's okay. He was dressed properly.
Revelio.
I mean, 5 shills, though, is kind of weird. You'd think he would have more than that. Like, oh no, how am I going to get over there? All right. They aren't that high yet. You're saying that the Hogwarts will be high in time? They sold 20 million copies or 12 million copies in the first 2 weeks. Once PlayStation and them come out, I mean, you got to take the initial sales of these consoles and then the initial sales of the other consoles. I think you're going to be pushing 20 million, 25 million. You got to think about it. Majority of the population that has a PlayStation didn't get to play it. It's 145 million people that have a PlayStation 4 that haven't played yet or purchased it yet, you know? What part is that in? No. This one? Maybe that one. I'll say Jedi Survivor won't sell on par with Hogwarts Legacy. Of the initial sales or once the PlayStation 4 and stuff. See, here's the difference. You're already hedging the bet because if you're taking the old consoles into account here, then no, it's not going to. But Jedi Survivor will sell as many, if not more, than what Hogwarts did on the new systems. Period. Well, Jedi Survivor's only on next gen. It's not on last gen. It's only on next gen. So again, you're hedging your bets by saying that it won't do it. And I think it will. I think it'll be just. I'll say it'll be on par with this, with Hogwarts, the 12 million in 2 weeks. Right now, let's just say they're at 15, and let's say when it's all said and done, they sell 20 million copies on this. Jedi Survivor will sell 20 million copies on this gen, on this current gen. It can definitely sell the 12 million copies to compete with this gen. Oh, why am I doing this? I can go. Let's go to the map chamber. I can just go here. What am I doing? I didn't know I was going to the map chamber.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He destroyed so many lives and wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you.
Just justify what you did.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary.
Yeah, but Travis, that's my point.
The vault.
My whole point is that Star Wars IP is a huge IP. Hogwarts is a huge IP. Star Wars will sell. It doesn't need to have the controversy.
Charles, and I did.
People played the first game. It sold over 20 million copies. People will buy the second game. You just said you didn't play it. All right, so this is the last mission.
We're not too late, and that we find nothing but a
Yeah, we're not going to start this now.
repository undisturbed beyond this door.
So you're taking a stand that it's not going to sell, even though you didn't buy the first one, yet it sold 20 million copies. And now you're going to tell me that you're not interested, so why would you get the second one? Which is fine, but the sales are still going to be there. I said if I didn't. If I didn't play the first Jedi Fallen Order, why would I look into the sequel? But that doesn't make sense. If you didn't play it, then you wouldn't have any interest in it anyway. They still sold 20 million copies. What part of the conversation are you going to? My whole point is you're saying that Dead Island was going to be on par with Star Wars. I said no, it won't, because it sold way more copies on Star Wars. Now you're telling me that it's not going to sell well as much as Hogwarts, and I'm telling you that Star Wars will sell as much as Hogwarts, considering the first one sold 20 million copies. Right? So if you already played the first one, and sure, there's going to be people that say, I'm not interested in the second one. Let's see what the first one got as far as reviews. What was this? What was this? The 9 out of 10, 73% on PC Gamer, 8 out of 10 Push Square, 4.1 rating for yeah. It's going to sell way more than you think it's going to sell. So you're saying Hogwarts sold what it sold, and Star Wars is not going to sell as much as Hogwarts, but it's already been proven that Fallen Order sold as many as Hogwarts did years ago. I'm saying if anyone didn't play the first one, why would anyone look into the second one? Well, very many reasons I can give you. One, it's on Game Pass. People can try it out for free. One, it's on discount, or they're putting it on sale, and people are like, oh, I'll pick it up for $10. I'll pick it up for $15. Oh, wow, this is a really good game. And then they pick up the second one. Or people go, I never played the first one. Should I play the second one? Sure, if you want to. You can play the second one without getting the first one. You know what I mean? Like, you can play a game without playing the sequel or the prequel. Right? Or the first one, whatever you want to call it. Okay? The game was a good game. Over 20 million people played it. So I would say about that many are going to pick up the second one. Now, what it has going against it is that it's only on next gen. So the initial 20 million won't get it right away because they have to get the different consoles. But I can say it'll sell 12 million copies across Xbox and PlayStation and PC. As Hogwarts did, if you're going to go back to the Hogwarts conversation, it'll sell on par with the 2 weeks of 12 million copies for Jedi Survivor. Yeah, but who does that, Travis? I don't understand. Who is this imaginary person you're looking to sell a game to that has no interest in the game? Like, I don't understand where you're planting your flag right now. You're arguing for people that never played the first one, that they're not going to buy the second one. We don't need those people to buy the second one. We just need the people that bought the first one to buy the second one. And I'm giving 8 million less, saying that it'll sell 12 million on par with Hogwarts, as you said, that it's not going to sell as Hogwarts, and I think it will. As far as the 12 million in the first 2 weeks. Now, we don't know what the actual rest of the sales are. Like, I don't understand where the fact of, well, I didn't play the first one, so why would I play the second one? Well, why are you asking that question? Like, anyone, if you never played the first one. PlayStation Plus last month, free games of the month. One of them was Star Wars Fallen Order, which is the new people to get for free. Exactly, Jesse. Right. So you're telling me that all the people who played Jedi Fallen Order are going to go out, and buy the next gen system for it. No, that's not what I said, Travis. What I said was, you said that it won't be on par with Hogwarts Legacy, and I said, yes, it will. It'll sell 12 million copies, and it'll just be on the new systems, is what I said. I said the downfall of it, it's only on the next gen system, and I still think it'll sell the 12 million copies as Hogwarts did on this gen right here. In one breath, or actually two breaths, you said that Dead Island would sell more than Jedi, and I said no. And then you said that Jedi won't sell as many as Hogwarts. And factually, based on the numbers that it sold, it 100% will. How many PlayStation 5s are there out right now? PlayStation 5 sales was 32 million PlayStation 5s. How many Xbox Series sales are there? We have, it's 32 PlayStation, Xbox comparison charts. Let's see here. I guess I have to go individual. How many S's? Series S's sales. $18.5, and then there's PC. So we'll say, because that's roughly, we'll say 20 million plus an initial 32. That's 52 plus PC. Let's see. $10 million by April round. Do they have the PC numbers? I hate doing Steam numbers because everyone based Steam, even though there's a whole bunch of others. Steam charts. Yeah, 46,000. That's peak. It lost part of its sales already, hence why I gave it 12 million, not 20. I stand by what I said about Hogwarts, but yeah, you know what's great about being human. When I'm wrong, if I'm wrong, I can come here and say, "Yep, I was wrong." Sure, we're having a conversation, right? I'm not saying I'm right, but I'm basing my statement based on the sales that it's had, and I deducted 8 million copies because it's only on the next gen systems. So, meaning it'll sell. I'm pretty sure it's on the Epic store, right? It'll be on Steam, Epic, PlayStation 5. Xbox Series S, Xbox Series X. Yeah, but in one fact say that Dead Island's gonna sell as many as Jedi, and then in the next sentence you say that Jedi is not gonna sell, you know. It's like, well, you think that Dead Island was going to sell more than Jedi. Now you're saying that Jedi won't sell more than Hogwarts. I think it will. Yeah, but what's on par? On par as Hogwarts 12 million? See, I think a lot more people when we see the sales, and hopefully this game is good when it comes out on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and the Switch, because that number alone, even if you get an additional 10%, 5% of the PlayStation force to buy this game on PlayStation 4, you're automatically at an additional 5 to 7 million copies. Right? So you're already at 18 to 19 million copies, and then you add the Xbox One on top of that. Right? So now you're pushing like 25 million copies, maybe even more. Right? And then over the lifetime of this game, it'll probably sell like 32 million copies. Because the more people that get PlayStation 5s or Xboxes, they'll probably pick up this game. People that have never owned a console before, or Harry Potter fans, will pick up a game like this. Even hell, though, the PlayStation 5 has been in stock since after the stock in the stores, but they're in stock right now, which people will buy them. Right. And you gotta look at how many people in the next couple of months, right? Because now we have until April. And before the game comes out, right? So no, it's May 28th now, right? So is it May 28th or April 28th? When does the game come out now? When does Jedi Survivor come out? Is it April 28th? It's supposed to come out in March, right? Yeah, April 28th. So we have another 6 weeks, 7 weeks before this game comes out. People are starting to pick up consoles. Like I see stuff happening on Twitter. People are like, "Oh my god, this is weird. I've never seen a PlayStation in stores before." Like Jesse says, there's stock now of people. This game, Spider-Man 2. What else? There's one more other game that people want because of the next system. So people that been waiting for years to buy the system will start buying the system slowly, right? And then the people that want to play these games because they're like looking, like for instance, I'm not getting a PlayStation 5 to play Spider-Man 2. I don't have the money as of right now to pick up a PlayStation 5 to pick up Spider-Man 2. So I'm disappointed, right? I'm disappointed that I can't play that when it comes out later this year, but I'll pick it up down the road, right? I'll pick it up down the road. Unfortunately for them, when I pick it up down the road, I'll pay full price maybe for a PlayStation 5, but I'll get Spider-Man on sale because I wasn't on the cusp, right? I wasn't on the forefront of getting it when it comes out. So I'll get it on sale down the road. So they're not going to make full money on me on the Spider-Man, even though I would. They're pretty much always on the shelf. Now, every time I go into this GameStop or Target, what's going on, David Rose? Yeah, I see it all the time on Twitter now. People are going, "Oh my God, they're here. Should I pick up one?" And the demand is not there anymore because now they're in stores. Now people can just go to the store and be like, "Hey, you know what?" And make that that decision you make. You're like, "Oh, what game is that coming out? Oh, Jedi Survivor's only coming out on the next gen. Damn. Oh, they have them in stock, dude. I'm picking it up." Right? That's what it is. Someone pointed out that they're very weird that when Resident Evil 4 said, "Oh, we are on March 24th," Jedi Survivor went, "Oh, now we're in April." I don't know if they moved it per se because of Resident Evil 4. I don't really think that's like a big overlap there for that type of game. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know Resident Evil sells very well, but isn't it a remake? Right? It's a remake. It's not a new game. Yeah, Resident Evil 4, 10.8 million units sold. You don't want two big games going against each other? Sure, but that's what I don't understand. There's 52 weeks in the year. 52 weeks in the year. Most games take 8 to 20 hours to beat, right? The average gamer plays 2 hours, 3 hours a day. So if a game came out on Friday, right, they'll probably beat that game before the next week comes out for game sales, right? Right, Dave. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it got moved because of Resident Evil. And on top of that, it's a remake. It's not a new Resident Evil. It's a remake of Resident Evil. Respawn is trustworthy dev. They just need more time for to tighten up stuff up. Yeah, regardless of why they pushed it back, I'm not worried about their game in any way, shape, or form. I love the first one. I think I'm going to love the second one. Love the first one. I think not only is it a great Star Wars game, I think it's one of the best Star Wars games they've ever created. just the way the story was driven, the combat system, the puzzle solving. I just love all of that. The whole game was fantastic. But if you remake something that's considered good, then people want to play it. Like a Dead Space. Yeah, but here's the thing. A lot of people that play it, that buy a remake, they're buying a remake because of nostalgia. Right? They're like, oh man, I had such a good time playing this game. Right? And they'll pick it up because they want the newer graphics. But the masses are not coming out to like rebuy that game. Hell, even people that have never played the game before will be like, oh, I'll pick it up for the first time. But it's not selling as it sold like the very first time it played. Sure, it might sell like 5-6 million copies or whatever. A lot of people are not going to buy that game again. You know? Plus they're not even the same type, like Dave said. They're not even the same type of game. Question, do you know who Maximilian Dude is? Not do you like him? Do you know who he is? Maximilian. The only Maximilian I know is there was a cartoon back in the old days. Not Richie Rich, but there was a character named Maximilian. I forget what cartoon it was from. I don't think that's what you're talking about. Sam, I've never put out a bad game, in my opinion. Titanfall 2, 1 and 2, both great. First Star Wars, awesome. And even though I don't like BR games, Apex is great as well. Yeah, and this is why I have no issue, Dave. I know this is out of the blue, but Suicide Squads, right? Rocksteady to me hasn't made a bad game, and I'm playing Suicide Squads if it comes out this year or next year. I'm gonna play it because I like Rocksteady's storytelling, right? Right? I like the storytelling. And I think they'll do a good job with it. Now, Mighty Max, there was a character named Maximilian. That's Max from that. Let me see. It wasn't Maximilian. Or it wasn't Mighty Max. That's Maximilian. Maximilian's the Pegasus. Final Fantasy. No, that's not it. No. Let's say he tells his entire group of 2 million followers to go out and buy Resident Evil 4, even though it's a remake. You think they won't do it? I don't know. It all depends. That is such a generic statement, though, Travis. right? I mean, let's just take it on a small scale, right? 9 people are watching me. If I go tell you to buy a game, are all 9 of you going to go buy it? No. Right? It all depends on what type of people are watching them. One, if they're kids and they want to buy it, then they have to go ask their moms and dads to buy it. You know what I mean? Like, so I have no idea who he is, who his clientele is, and how idiotic or smart they are. People are lemmings who love being told, here's what you should buy. Yes, and remakes. But it's a remake, so something's great. Yeah, but Resident Evil is such a... Regardless if it's a remake, it's a horror game. Horror games in general don't sell as well as other games. They're like cult classics. They're just like horror movies. Horror movies have really good low budget, and then they make good money. Okay, that's why horror movies. And then there's not many people that go see it, but the people that go see it make a lot of money for them. Exactly, Dave. Right? Rocksteady has yet to prove me or anyone that they can't make a good story. So regardless of the garnish on top of Suicide Squads as far as a gear score, weapons galore, live service game, if I just buy that game and play the story, I'm good. Everything else after the fact, hence why I wasn't so upset at Marvel's Avengers, because I played the game because of I get to be 6 characters. I beat the game. It's a 25-hour campaign with all the DLC. And I got to play extra bonus stuff on top of that, right? Sure. Was it a fantastic game? No. But for my money value plus my time value, everything else was a little garnish on top. It was fantastic. I think Jedi Survivor will sell plenty. All right. 15 after. Resident Evil 2 remake sold 12 million, so that's on par with Hogwarts or Jedi Fallen Order. And keep in mind that's Resident Evil 2. Some people say Resident Evil 4 is better. Yeah, but again, you're taking generalistic numbers now. 12 million units total. Total. You can't take a number that's total and compare it to a game like Hogwarts Legacy that made 12 million in 2 weeks. You see what I'm saying? Total. When Hogwarts is said and done, Resident Evil is not going to be anywhere close to what Hogwarts is. 12 million units, Resident Evil 2, in how much time? No, that's not what I said. I said 12 million. It will be on par with Hogwarts Legacy in the first, 2 weeks. It will sell pre-order and also first week, 2 weeks, month. It'll sell as many as Hogwarts Legacy on just this gen. Then after the fact, more people will buy it. That's what I'm saying. I said in the very, very beginning, Travis, when you brought up, and I understand you said you were wrong about Dead Island. I said Dead Island's total sales don't even come close to what Jedi Fallen Order's total sales was. Jedi's Fallen Order sold 12 million copies or 10 million, 12 million copies in the first outing. And then over time, it sold 20 million copies. You're telling me the Resident Evil was total is 12 million. As I will be as well. As soon as they tell me the sales numbers, I'll be like, oh man, they only sold 11 million. I was wrong. Just like I said that Starfield would come out in November. Well, it's coming out in September. I was wrong. What's the total sales of Resident Evil 4? Not the remake. Right? Resident Evil 4 total sales, 10.8 million. That's the original 10.8 million. Okay. Resident Evil 2, total sales, 11.2 million. Okay. Resident Evil remake, total sales, still 11.2. But I don't think that's the number for the remake sales. As reported, Resident Evil 2 has sold a total of 11.2 million as of December 31st of 2022. 1.1 million additional units since the publisher previous platinum titles listed update on September of 2022. The Resident Evil remake did not sell 11.2 million. The original, or Resident Evil 2, sold 11.2 million. But when you type in Resident Evil 2 remake sold 11.2 million, that's not correct. The original, what they're saying here is, so if I type in Resident Evil 2 total sales, it says 11.2. And if I type in Resident Evil 2 remake total sales, it's 11.2. You're telling me everyone that bought Resident Evil 2, the original, bought it again? Oh yeah, Jesse, they've already said that. They've already said that. I'm willing to bet that the remake of Resident Evil 4 does better than the original. I don't think so. You would believe that everyone that purchased Resident Evil 2 purchased Resident Evil 2 remake. Let's see. Resident Evil total sales. Super hard to do this because they don't. All right, so Resident Evil Wikipedia. Let's look at here. History, story. Do they have the sales numbers? Give me that chart. Nope, they don't have a chart. What's this? Resident Evil video game sales Wikipedia fandom. Resident Evil 4, where's the remake? Umbrella, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6, 2. Okay, so Resident Evil, the original 2. Let's see, where is it? Resident Evil 2 sold 6.1 million in 1998. Okay, 1998. That's actually the last one that's actually the last one I purchased on the GameCube. Okay. On the GameCube is the last time I purchased it. So there goes that stat already, right? That everyone that owned Resident Evil 2 purchased Resident Evil 1 or remake, because I didn't. But regardless, it says it sold 6.1 million units in 1998. Then it has another 4.96 on PlayStation 1. Then it has another 334,000 on N64. And then the remake down here, Resident Evil 2 remake. Come on, where are you? Revelations. The remake says it sold 11.2 million. I can't see that as a... They have to be putting the other numbers in. They don't tell you the actual, like, the numbers. 11.2. It's got to be combined. There's no way. It doubled the sales of the original. Is that right? Even though when I type in Resident Evil sales, Resident Evil 2 sales, it says 11.2, and then you put 11.2 remake and it says 11.2. Doesn't sound right. Isn't a big name in horror, it's a big game in gaming. I would, because someone loved it the first time, they will buy the remake. Nostalgic sells. That's not debatable. It is debatable because nostalgia sells, but at the same time, not everyone buys it again. There's a lot of people that don't buy it because they grow up and they don't even play video games anymore. I would say there's more people that played video games and don't play video games than there are that people that played video games and rebuy the games again. You're buying Transformers Reactivate? Are you buying it because the game itself looks good or because of Transformers? That's completely different. You're talking about if they came out with Transformers Fall for Cybertron, right? You're saying Reactivate's a brand new game. It's not a remake of Transformers, right? If I was buying Cybertron Fallen Order remake, no, I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't buy it. Okay, but Transformers Reactivate, the nostalgia is not because of the game, it's because of the IP. I'm a Transformers fan. One, I'm also a gamer that's been gaming since I was 3 years old. Okay, I haven't stopped gaming. So I'm not one of those statistics of people that played games and stopped playing games, which is a much bigger, right? I'm in the 1 percentile of people that are still playing games from when I was a kid to grow up. Never stopped. Never stopped. Didn't take a break. Didn't go off to college. Didn't stop when I got married or got a job. No, I constantly played video games. You're talking about a franchise. Many people, mind you, I'm not one of them, but many people will tell you without zombies doesn't exist. I don't, because it says that George Romero, right? They're saying that zombies don't exist because of, if it wasn't for Resident Evil, that sounds like a person that has not played anything but Resident Evil. But the only reason you're buying Transformers period is nostalgia. No, that has nothing to do with nostalgia. I'm buying Transformers because I'm a fan of Transformers, not because of my nostalgia of Transformers. It would be different if it was nostalgic, if they were bringing a game back and I'm like, oh man, that game looks good, I'm going to buy it again. Resident Evil made zombies mainstream. What are we talking about? Mainstream for who? You're telling me people don't even know what zombies are unless Resident Evil 4? Like, what are we even talking about? For the common gamer. Travis, I don't know about these conversations this morning, man. Like, you're taking goalposts and you're like spreading them wide and shrinking them down and you're moving the whole thing, man. You're making very generalistic statements and a whole bunch of stuff. You're hurting my brain. And on that note, I'm done for the morning. We'll be back tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. I don't know what we're going to play tonight. We might finish this out tonight and be done with the second playthrough. Zombies were mainstream. Resident Evil capitalized on it in gaming. I don't even think they capitalized it on gaming. There were so many other games, though, with zombies, though, Reese. I mean, I'm not going to argue that Resident Evil is not popular because of zombies, but I just don't think they made zombies cool, is what I'm saying. Like, there's so many zombie games. I'm trying to look at other... I mean, Resident Evil came out in 1996. And a whopping 2.7 million copies sold. So that's groundbreaking. That's groundbreaking. Those 2.7 million people really swung zombies into the market. Like, I don't know what we're talking about here. Like, they didn't start selling Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 2 sold 6 million copies in 98. Resident Evil 3 sold 3.5 million copies. These don't sound like making zombies mainstream. Right? In a time when Resident Evil, let's see, Resident Evil Remake 1 sold 6.1. Okay, that was 2002. Okay. Resident Evil 0 sold 5 million copies. Okay. Resident Evil Outbreak series sold 1.6 million. And in 2005, Resident Evil sold 12 million copies. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me see. What year? That's 2008. So Resident Evil 2005 sold 12.3 million. Okay. And even that, let's be honest here, that's fantastic for a video game. Fantastic for a video game. But 12.3 million people in 2005. And what system was that on? That was PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. PlayStation 2 is like the largest selling console, right? I think of all time, or one of the largest. PlayStation 2 sales. 158 million units, right? 158 million units. And Resident Evil sold 12. That is such a minute percentage of gamers, okay? Of gamers, let alone of mainstream. (1996) is when the first Resident Evil came out. That's impressive for that era? Is it? Let's see. Top selling games of 1996. Let's see. Super Mario 64 came out then. Let's see. Super Mario sold 20... no, I'm sorry. Sales 11.91 million. That's 1996. That was Game of the Year. Let's see. Resident Evil scored good that year. Out of 40, they got a 38. Super Mario got a 64. The highest grossing, that's arcade games. Best-selling video game consoles. Ooh. Best-selling home video games. So Super Mario sold 64 sold 2.9 million worldwide is what it says here. The following titles were the top 10 best-selling home video game console games, computer games worldwide in 1996. So Super Mario 64, Tekken 2, Resident Evil, Biohazard, Super Mario RPG, Donkey Kong Country, Pocket Monster Red, Green, and Blue, Donkey Kong Country 2, Wave Racer 64, Dragon Quest 3, and Madden NFL 97. One more thing I want to look at. How many gamers were back in 1996? 1996. Come on, bud. I'm almost done, yeah. Almost. I'm trying to look up and see how many people played video games back in 1996, if they have a population. I guess I would have to put how many... Consumer base? What would I do? Population? It would be population. That's the wrong word. Computer and video game sales in 1996 was 73 point, was that million? In millions? Yeah, in millions. So 73.8 million units, basically millions of units were sold in 1996, which is the lowest, right? And then it jumps up to 108 million, then 152.4, 184, and then now it's up to, well, up to 2013 was at 159. So from 1996 to 2013, it was the lowest back then. So I'm in the percentile of very, very small. Yeah, Night of the Living Dead. There's a whole bunch of movies. Third highest selling game of 1996. Now, if it did, the gamers who bought it already loved horror and zombies long before. Right. Hence why they have Friday the 13th and Freddy Krueger and all the other horror flicks, right? Again, they make movies are popular because it's low budget and they make a lot of money off the budget that they put. I mean, the fact that when people say zombies, a lot of people think Resident Evil. I'm not talking about people like me and you. I'm saying casual people, I think. I bet you casual people don't even know what Resident Evil is. Outside of gaming, I don't think anyone... If you're talking about gamers, Travis, I'll give you 100%. Like, yeah, gamers know. Outside of gaming, if I mention Resident Evil, I guarantee you people that don't play games won't even know what the hell that is. Heck, Nintendo had zombie games. Look at Ghosts and Goblins. Games of Zombies. Ate My Neighbors. Yeah, if you're saying mainstream within gamers, which is a category within a category, but I would say, yeah, like if I go to a convention and someone's dressed, I'm like, oh, that's from Resident Evil. Like, I know, because I'm a gamer, right? If my mom was walking next to me, she'd be like, who's that? She would have no idea. You know what's mainstream, Travis? You know what mainstream is? Mario, right? When Resident Evil gets a section, not for Halloween Horror Nights, okay, but gets a section in a theme park, and people buy tickets to come in to go to that theme park because that's in there, then I'll say that's mainstream. Okay? Mario is mainstream. Right? You say Mario, everybody knows what the fuck that is. Oh, 100%. Outside, Night of the Living Dead, any other Walking Dead, that's mainstream. Video games is a niche within a niche. Like, video games as a whole is very popular, but lots of people still know what the video games are within that quadrant. Like if I interview 1,000 people that are gamers and say Resident Evil, they'll know what it is. I would say like 99.9% of the people would know. If I did 1,000 people that never played a video game and said, "Do you know what Resident Evil is?" I bet you not one person would be like, "Is that a TV show?" Who is Mario? I know Chris Pratt. His son's excited to see that film when it comes out. That comes out in April, right? I think it's like a couple weeks away. They're starting to do the press junket all over the place. I see advertisements. It's like Hulk Hogan. Someone may not know nothing about it, but you show them a picture of Hulkster, I guarantee they know who that is. Dave, I'm glad you brought that up, right? My grandmother, who is from Italy, okay, barely spoke English when she came over here, okay? When she was before she passed, right, years ago, she knew who Hulk Hogan was, okay? This is a lady that never watched any of the wrestling or anything. So popular, okay, that she knew who Hulk Hogan was. And that's exactly what your point is, right? Everybody knows who Hulk Hogan is. Outside of gaming, nobody knows what Resident Evil is. Love and blunder. I love that. Or love and blunder. That's fantastic. Dude, did you I gotta go because my son came in the room. Have you guys seen have you seen that Ant-Man and Quantumania probably won't even break $500,000 or $500 million? Like, holy Christ. Like, they're in bad shape. They will not pass. Oh boy. Yeah, this Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Man, I called it. I should have posted that video. I made a video last week. I never posted it. Now I got to make a new one because this weekend already happened. But Friday they made 1.7. Saturday they made 3.2, and Sunday they made 2 million. This movie is dead. It will not break $500 million. Regardless if it's awful, Dave, and I'll watch it once it comes on Disney Plus, and I'll make the call if it's good or bad for myself. But people are just tired of it, man. I don't know if it's people are tired. I don't know if it's the woke mentality or whatever. If people think that's what's, or if it's like burnout, right? We talked about this a couple weeks ago on my other channel. Like, it's bad. It's bad. Like, they're gonna lose about $160 million. Now, obviously, 1 out of every 10 movies makes money, right? That's an actual stat. 1 out of every 10 movies makes money. So, Marvel was on this high for the longest time, okay? Where they were just making money after money after money. Phases 1, 2, and 3, right? They made good money. But they had this vision in their head that they were going to make this endless amount of money all the time. And they're not. They're not. Watch Mission Impossible. The new Mission Impossible that comes out with Tom Cruise. That thing, I think, has potential. Hear me out now. Okay? I'm going to say something bold right now. Hold on one second. I got to look at the number. Okay. Highest grossing movie of all time is Avatar at 2.9 billion. Okay. Avengers at 2.7. I think, and I haven't seen anything, right? I haven't seen anything. I think the new Tom Cruise Mission Impossible, if not part 1, because I think they broke it up into 2 parts, but part 2 will be number 2. One of the Mission Impossible films I think it's 7 or 8. I forget which one it is. One of those will beat Avengers Endgame and might creep up on Avatar. Okay. Might creep up on Avatar and shatter and beat, which would be huge because it's not a superhero movie. You know what I mean? I mean, Avatar's not a superhero movie either, but it's huge special effects and stuff like that. That movie, Tom Cruise on such a high, and people, I mean, Top Gun broke almost 2 billion, didn't it not? Oh no, 1.4. The Mission Impossible, now the Mission Impossible movies, they haven't made, I don't think one of them has made it over 1 billion. I don't think one of them has made it over 1 billion. I'm looking. Mission Impossible Fallout is at 791 million. Okay. That's going to get blown away. The next Mission Impossible movie will break it'll break 2 billion. It'll break 2 billion. That's my I'll have to mark it. I'll have to mark this episode. Or maybe I'll say it again on another video. Did you hear that Tom said he wants possibly to continue the franchise if they do it all? To possibly continue the franchise if they do it all. I didn't hear that. I mean, let them do it. Let them do it. And I think when they're done with it, I don't think they should like recast it as a James Bond film. They should let it go, hold the rights to it, and wait like a decade and then do it again. Stephen Amell? Is he wants to do it? I don't know. I mean, I like him as Arrow. I don't know. All right. He wants to be Steven's character and Ethan's son. Interesting. Well, that means they're not going to let it go. They're not going to let it sit for a while. All right. I'll be back tonight, guys. I got to go because my son's asking me. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Please make sure you share, like, subscribe. Good conversation. And I'll see you guys tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. Peace.